we're replacing Cuomo with Bobby Shmurda.
What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome to episode 3 of the Ascent Sports Show. Unfortunately, Steven could not make it today. He went on a trip, but we got the rest of us. So we got Jimmy and Isaiah, and of course myself. And we have a lot to talk about in one of the weirdest weeks of the NFL so far. And for prediction-wise, my worst week yet. But we will get to that in the prediction side. First, let's start with some trade deadline news. A lot of stuff happened. Stuff is changing. Not only trade deadline news, but other news. First, let's start with Von
the
Miller
big fish
to the Rams. Ooh.
That's a big deal.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a big addition.
Yeah, especially to like an already stacked defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like Von Miller obviously isn't prime Von Miller, but he's still pretty good. Mm-hmm. Really good. And his experience will help them.
Like J.J. Watt to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
It helps. It definitely helps. And the Rams were not a bad team by any means. They were still winning the games. Like, maybe not blowing out teams that people expected them to blow out, but they were still winning these games convincingly. And they were my preseason Super Bowl team, and this, to me, just, fortifies that opinion. I still think they got it, especially with the Cardinals taking an L. They're 7-1, just like them. I think they got a really good chance to win this division if the Cardinals start to tweak further with J.J. Watt out for the year. DeAndre Hopkins maybe a bit banged up. Is Kyler banged up a bit, or is he?
He's
I thought
he's questionable right now. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That might. I think with the roster they have right now and how they're playing, the Rams could make the Super Bowl without doubt. I don't see why.
Yeah.
What's the weakness right now?
Nothing. The NFC is just so stacked, though. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I think their biggest weakness, and this isn't to his fault or whatever, but sort of, yeah. But Darrell Henderson's playing good. But I mean, I think their biggest weakness right now is Stafford doesn't have any like late playoff runs in him. Like, he hasn't had those yet because, Detroit and whatnot. Whereas, like, in the same conference, you got the Cardinals don't really, but then you got Tampa Bay with, obviously, fucking Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers, who's pretty much the Tom Brady of NFC championships. And then the Cowboys, Dak has a couple play. He might have as many as Stafford, honestly, already. Dak has been in, I think, 4 playoff games. Who else is up there? I think the Saints, if Jameis doesn't go down, and obviously Michael Thomas.
Jameis is the ACL tear.
Jameis is done.
That's another thing. Yeah, Jameis Winston is out for the year, unfortunately.
But yeah, I think maybe this is I guess a spoiler for the power ranking, but the NFC is just so stacked, and besides the Bills, and like maybe if the Chiefs can start scoring 100 points a game, literally. But I just don't see how any of these AFC teams can compete with the Rams.
The Rams.
With the Rams, Bucks, like I won't say the Cowboys, but the Rams and Bucks are their top tier, and then even the Packers, like, I don't know. If it's not the NFC Championship, I think Aaron Rodgers got you. So,
because for us, like the Steelers, the way our like season has been kind of lackluster so far, like we're still after the win against the Browns with a 6th seed in the AFC. Like that's
we've beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Granted, it was week 1, and I'm not just gonna call us a terrible team or whatever. But if we beat Buffalo, then the Rams, Bucks, Cowboys, Packers, they all have a good chance to beat them. Yeah. And they also lost to Tennessee, who doesn't have the best quarterback.
Oh.
And
Derrick
or
Henry's
their running
out
back.
this
he's
season
got
now.
Derrick Henry, another
All
But
thing.
not out for the season, but he's out.
Yo, Jimmy,
Play.
6 to 10 weeks.
you were right.
Yep.
With the experiment.
Yep, and it worked. Haha.
Wait, what experiment?
Because he took Austin Eckler before Derrick Henry, and it was a stupid move all the way up until now. And like I remember saying, like, yo, why did he do that?
I can't.
And we talked about it, but Jimmy did not predict it. Like he didn't predict him
That's
fucking getting
crazy.
hurt.
I predicted it. I knew he's gonna have an off year. Something's gonna happen this year.
He was not having an off year up until then.
Oh, but hey, injuries an off year, so.
Austin Eckles.
If the Titans make the playoffs, Derrick Henry might return for that. Now it's Adrian Peterson's turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's back.
The Titans?
Huh?
For who?
He's on the Titans,
Yeah,
yeah.
they signed him. Adrian Peterson.
I think he's a backup. He's not starting.
Yeah.
It's Nicholas right now. He's pretty good.
If Adrian Peterson is 3%, he'll play. Throwing that out there. Adrian Peterson, I'm pretty sure he looked good like last time he played. In either Washington or Detroit.
Detroit.
He was kind of killing.
I think he was alright on Detroit last season.
And I'm going to go ahead and say Tennessee's line is probably a better one than worse one. Derrick Henry is fucking so good that it really doesn't matter, but I'm going to assume that they can fucking block. So I think Adrian Peterson will do good. Or this Nicholas Claxton guy you said. That's an NBA player, by the way.
Well,
I don't know, I've never heard of him.
the Titans swept the Colts, and that's their only competition. They have multiple games on them, so who knows what happens with the Titans.
Why would I take the Colts? They were making it. They looked good at the very beginning. I thought I had it.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, I got a point over
same.
Jimmy. It's nice. And then
Carson
Wentz.
happened.
Yeah, he went. Michael Pittman though, he's looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely been picking it up the past couple weeks. I wanted him last year in the draft. I thought he looked really good, and obviously that first season wasn't the best. Beginning of this year was kind of shaky, but he's killing now. Carson just has to relax.
Yeah, that terrible interception. And then there's one who's about to get a safety, but he but he threw it into the hands, and that was a touchdown. It's like, what are you doing?
He'll pick it back up.
Next game we can talk about.
I was gonna say, are we going through the games, or are we doing like news shit? Because you said the trade deadline thing.
Yeah, still some news left. Let's get a pretty big one that was touched upon before we started recording. Henry Ruggs and the DUI, and he killed someone.
He ended up killing someone.
Jesus.
They said he was going 156 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A lot.
I'm not gonna like that. That's ridiculously fast. But I mean, I've seen on the internet, and I'm sure he's fully aware. He tweaked, and I mean, he's 22 years old. His career's done. He killed someone. He's probably gonna do a lot of time in jail. That's it. And especially being in the NFL when you have all these resources available to you, that's just crazy, man. You got to take an Uber, Lyft, do something, walk, do something. This dude was going on.
He said between 2 and 22 years in jail right now.
Oh, he'll probably get at least 10. Because he killed. They're probably gonna try to argue the DUI shit, but the person is dead. You can't get past that.
He was going 156.
That's pretty much 200. I saw a picture of 2 cars that looked destroyed, but I didn't see the actual road and shit. But for Las Vegas to be going at any time of day to be able to go 156 miles per hour is crazy. Shit would have had to be
on the highway. It's not that bad, but still.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel even for Vegas though, I feel they're just always moving.
Yeah, should be pretty busy. I don't know how the hell.
Bro, what's the speed of light? Oh no!
Pretty much that. No, I'm kidding. What's the speed?
We can't do this. Someone died.
That.
But someone's going the speed of light in a car,
He can't be doing that. He deserves the punishment, and just because no one should be doing that. Like this was brought to light because of Henry Ruggs being in the NFL and whatnot, and he's the receiver he is. But you can't be doing that. He
was a good player too.
He was.
He just raced his whole career.
Not the best, but like he was good.
He was starting to pick it up this year too after kind of a disappointing rookie year. And I mean, he got taken over Jerry Jeudy and Justin. He got taken over everyone. Yeah. He was the first receiver. And
CD Lamb too.
Yeah. And it looked like it was just starting to turn out. Mm-hmm. And just sad.
How are you as a Raiders fan? Like you lose your coach, now you lose your receiver, like.
Your running back isn't playing well.
We know you guys are gonna flop too. Like,
we
know it's coming. You guys are 5-2, right? But we know we've seen this before. Mm-hmm. You got. Oh, can't say that. It's coming. Well, Darren Waller though should get more looks. Good for me.
Fell out.
Their defense is doing pretty good. At least their pass rush, but
yeah.
Max Crosby is pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Should we talk about the Aaron Rodgers / Packers news?
Oh yeah, no.
COVID is running rampant in the Packers locker room at the moment, and it appears that no one over there is vaccinated. I don't know, because I guess you can still get it with the vaccine. I don't know, but it seems like no one over there is vaccinated, and it's all coming to light now. Like every other team is like declining to talk about shit. Like they've been asking all these coaches and whatnot because of Aaron. They've been like, "Hey, is everyone on your team vaccinated?" He's like, "I think so, yeah." But on the Packers, it seems like they're, I don't know, maybe. But obviously now he's out, and he's out. Yeah, he's obviously out for this Chiefs game, but hopefully he'll be good after that. Because I feel like for unvaccinated players, you have to do what, like 2 tests or some shit? I don't know how this shit works.
I think you have to take 2 tests no matter what.
Yeah. But with all that, Jordan Love is getting his first start against a bad Kansas City defense, but an offense that probably really wants to do better than it's done. So could be a shitty game for him.
Might be the game where Jordan Love blows up and we can see maybe an end to the Aaron Rodgers age.
Like this year? Not like, say Jordan Love balls out and can it they keep playing him after the deadline?
Keep playing him after the season and gonna be like,
oh yeah, I think they're doing that anyway.
That would be.
Wow. It would really help though if he looked good. But yeah, if he balled out and then they were like, "Yo, Aaron, like we're benching you," that would be nuts. That
would be insane.
Especially because it's like after the deadline, like that would be super dirty to do. Because they would have to cut him in order for him to be able to leave, and I mean it's looking like they really don't want to do anything in his best interest. So I mean, why would they cut him at this point? That would be crazy. Yo, if they did that, if I was Aaron, I would sue. I would sue the NFL. There's no shot you're doing that to me.
Buying yourself out.
If I'm Aaron, if that happens to me, I'm fucking getting the best internet hacker person I can get, and I'm going straight for that email server. And whoever owns the Packers, you're getting got. Because there's no way you're going to do that to me if I'm Aaron. No way. That would be crazy, though, honestly. Yeah. And, I mean, Jordan Love could look good because Kansas City's defense isn't the best, but I mean, when you have Mahomes, Hill, Kelsey, like it's just a matter of time, and like they're gonna fucking blow up and score 50 points soon, and it would be really shitty for Jordan Love and the Packers if that decided to happen to them, because then it'd be like, see, he's trash. Like you guys wasted a 1st-round pick, and then Jordan Love's gonna be like, wow, maybe I am trash, and then maybe it won't work out there, and then he'll have to leave too, and then they lost Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love in the matter of like 3 years. Or it's a pretty normal game, and someone wins and someone loses. And Aaron Rodgers comes back next week. We will see.
If Jordan Love doesn't look good, rip for the Packers fans.
I hope they both. I hope. Go ahead.
Did we talk about Derrick Henry?
Not in depth about it, like him getting hurt.
Yeah.
No, not like in depth. Did you have something to say?
Actually, he's gonna be out for most of the season now. That's all we really gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about Odell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting
His
thing.
dad and LeBron tweeted about him, like, getting out.
I'm gonna be real with you, and I said this in the video that I had in the game that because okay, so Baker only threw him the ball twice, and if you're Odell, that shouldn't happen. So I mean, he probably has been getting the short end of the stick when it comes to receptions or whatever. But I feel like Baker did not play that bad against us, and like I just think that this is like a problem I think that's a fixable problem. Or it was fixable weeks ago. Maybe at this point now, because his dad did all this shit, you got LeBron tweeting and what. Like maybe now it's not fixable, but I think he doesn't throw it to him enough for them to have any kind of chemistry. And before, Baker used to feel like I have to throw it to him, so he would try to force it to him. Now he got all these commercials. The Cleveland Browns were pretty good. They're not the best this year, but I mean they had high expectations. He's probably feeling himself a bit and being like, "Fuck it. You're not open," or like I don't even have to throw you the ball. So I think they both have like this ego thing going on, and if they're not gonna play him, because I heard they kicked him out of practice, if they're not gonna play him, they should just release him. Yeah. It doesn't really make sense. I would like to know
if they would still have to pay him what, 50-something million.
I don't know. I mean, if it is like, bro, it makes no sense for the team to not want to work out, and I think that's what's going on. That's why they don't want to trade him. Mm-hmm. They have to sit him in a room and like for like an hour or whatever, just have them work out their differences. Because I mean, if Odell was like a threat, that would open their offense wide open. Yep. Odell should have caught that one pass though, over the middle.
Oh yeah.
He like tried to catch it with one hand. I mean, he was gonna get blown up, but you're Odell. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. We know we know Baker isn't the best. Everyone's been saying that. We know Baker isn't fucking, this elite, accurate quarterback. But you're Odell. You're supposed to bail him out, right? Yeah. I feel like that's how, because I mean he wants the ball like it. I guess he wants the passes like that. But
you can handle freaking Eli Manning throwing the ball at him.
And then Jarvis. Yeah, I don't know. Something's up with the Brown. Well, the Kareem Hunt injury hurt them a lot. It looks like, because we were stopping Nick Chubb, and then Dearness Johnson obviously
was going but like it's.
If that was Kareem Hunt, that could have opened shit up. But yeah, free Odell. I'm on the free Odell train, because I would like to know if like Odell is actually still good or not.
Yeah,
I think he's still good with the right team.
I think he kind of similar to like Carson Wentz. Like he's not gonna be what he was, but like I think he'll be better than what he is right now, getting on a new team.
Yeah, I don't think he's like a definitive number one anymore. And if you put him in that position, I don't think that would be good. But if you already have a receiver, like let's just say the Packers, because that was rumored. It was like them and the Saints. I think on the Packers, obviously, it would work out better because there's Aaron Rodgers, but there's also Devontae Adams right there, and you're gonna get the ball. It's Aaron Rodgers. Like, as long as he gets to a situation where he has the opportunity to make catches, I think he'll still be good. But if he goes to a situation where he's supposed to be the guy and he'll get these expectations again, and maybe it doesn't work for the first 2 games, then that might turn into the next 3, the next 5, the next season, and it'll just the same thing will repeat. Just throw him the ball. If you let him catch it 3 yards in, he can like make plays. That's what he does. So I feel like it shouldn't be that hard.
He's not like he's a bad wide receiver.
He doesn't even. I don't know.
I believe he's a good receiver. Just
oh yeah. I've always felt that, like, and this is just past beef brewing, but I've always felt he was kind of overrated because people would try to put him in like the AB conversation a while ago when like AB was the best. They're like, oh no, but Odell. I don't know. I always felt he was a bit much, but he's still a good receiver. Clearly. Wearing watches on the side or on the field, like, that's a flex.
That's a flex.
What else do I got?
I have something.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you go first.
I was gonna say because I said something about the Saints, but yeah, Michael Thomas is out for the season. Like he's not coming back. I mean, he's already been out, but good thing was he was allegedly coming back, but now he's not.
That's a rip because I stole him in Austin's league in the fantasy.
Oh, you stole him?
Yeah, I stole him because I knew someone was going to do it. I was like, yo, if he comes back, it could be deadly, but unfortunately he doesn't. But in other news, in that same division, wide receiver, Calvin Ridley steps away from football.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
It sucks. He's doing it for his mental health. So, like, it sucks, of course, and stand, but
there's nothing really. I mean, you can say. I mean,
yeah,
get better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Good time.
If you're a fantasy owner of his, though, I mean, you got to be upset.
Really, yeah.
But as I've seen, I don't think these players give a fuck about fantasy teams.
Or a Falcons fan, because
I mean, really, like, well, they would. I'm sure that they would like for him to play and whatnot, but Falcons are done, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have the highest expectations as a Falcons fan. Like, it's just that when you lose Julio and you just you just keep choking and like 28-3 thing, and like I don't know, it's like you potentially could have had Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and Kyle Pitts, and like now you're only looking at Kyle Pitts.
Didn't they? Oh wait, no, they had that pick. They did.
I think.
Wow.
And
and Matt Ryan's getting old, meaning they would have been in the market soon. So you'd had a young quarterback coming in with, I mean, Julio's old, but you would have had a young quarterback coming in with at least Pitts and Ridley.
Yeah.
He fucked it all up.
It's a shame, but yeah, you gotta take care of yourselves, mental health and whatnot. So, yeah.
At the end of the day, it is just a game.
Yep.
It was only just a game.
I think we all can say we don't want hear on the news that NFL player dies, suicide, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Would not like to see that. But yeah, speaking of like that division, obviously no Michael Thomas, and now Jameis Winston is gone for the year. I think for the year, at least for the time being. Looks like they're rocking with Simeon. I saw some Phillip Rivers shit. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this again. Can we not, Phillip? You had a great career, dude. It's over.
Phillip has to be done. Like
bro, see your kids.
Yeah, so many
kids.
Can't leave your wife with that.
The Pat McAfee show, they mentioned this Drew Brees thing. I don't know. He's probably not going to come back. But are they rocking with Simeon? Or, cause, I mean, the trade deadline's over, so I don't think they can trade for anyone. But
Cam Newton?
There's Cam. There's
the Saints.
Yeah, I mean that's the same division as the Panthers. Have they played their games yet?
It depends how much faith they have in Trevor or how much faith they have in themselves to make the playoffs. Because
I mean they're sitting at 5-2 right now, or 6-2 maybe.
I think it's something like that. Like it's high. Like I feel like they should push. So like if they have faith in Simeon, okay, rock with them. But if they don't, like, I think move.
I mean, the Cam thing, it's not like they have receivers anyway that, like, making throws is the issue. Like, bro, just go do you. They got Marcus Cal. I don't want to be disrespectful here. But, I mean, you don't got to throw it that far to hit Kamara, right? Yeah. I think Cam could do that. And then he could also take off a bit. But Trevor Simeon did win that Bucs game. So, I mean, maybe that's the guy. Maybe this is his chance. Josh Rosen's still available. Maybe they'll go give him a shot. I don't know. You know what? Didn't Blake Bortles get picked up? Was it by them?
I'm not.
I swear to God, Blake Bortles got picked up.
I didn't see a team, but I saw he was golfing and like.
He was golfing, and I guess he got the call. Hold on.
He went
maybe from the Packers for like.
Yeah, at that point, is that even a freaking upgrade from Simeon?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I lied. It was the Packers. I guess he's the second string now. But yeah, I guess they're rolling with Simeon. We'll see how that works.
I mean, someone could have got Mason from us. I mean, if we could get Rodgers and then Kenny Pickett and then
take Mason. The Saints should get Mason and James Washington from us for a second and third. You get a quarterback and you get a pretty good wide receiver. It will work out perfectly. But no, they missed it.
They do, too. They went to the same college.
Yeah, and someone just got fucking Von Miller for a second and a third. Like, are you kidding me right now? Make the trade.
So, speaking of trades, Melvin Ingram. I wish we got more for that, honestly.
Yeah.
I would like at least a fourth, but we got a 6. I'm a little disappointed.
I understand why we got such a low pick out of it, but those things.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in how that thing went. I get like he didn't have the play time, and we wanted to play Alex Highsmith, who is balling out. But to be fair, Melvin Ingram was kind of balling out the first 2. I think he lost the gas a little bit, but yeah. Back in like 13 and 14, he was on the Chargers, and I used to play. That used to be a team I played in Madden when Jimmy, me, you, and Steven did that franchise. So I that was one of the names I always used to remember. Maybe it was 15 or 16, but I kind of like that we had him and he was bowling, but that was very shortly lived. I mean, at least we got a pick for him. I can just leave, but I kind of wish we got at least a 4th. I thought we could have got a little bit more for him, but it goes to the Chiefs. They need a lot more than that, though.
Yeah. I think this was much like the James Harrison situation a couple years ago, where we ended up cutting him. So I mean, at least we got the 6 for him. But
I forgot about that.
It sucks that he wanted more playtime and whatnot. He would have been a great depth piece.
Oh yeah.
And now if either Highsmith or Watt get hurt, we're not gonna have Ingram there anymore.
But we want volunteers.
Yeah, not hostages. Fucking Tomlin. I mean, facts though, right?
Facts, yeah. You should want to play.
Not wrong, Abe. That's totally right.
We weren't holding him hostage either. We actually got rid of him.
Yeah.
Like Cleveland should do with their fucking hostage.
They'll go.
You mean all their fans because no one actually likes that team?
Yeah, and they suck. I had to hear all this shit. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in the next game, but for now, we are the champions. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
We get the shit talk. Oh, you got a Cleveland shirt on, Jimmy. What the hell?
What's
going on right now, man? I just realized that.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's crazy. The Jimmy is the fucking, what's his name? Met. From the Pat McAfee show.
Money Met.
Yeah. We didn't actually get to the games that happened this week, right?
No, we can start with that. With the Thursday game, the Packers give the Cardinals the first L because AJ Green doesn't turn around.
Oh, I was watching that game. That frustrated the living crap out of me.
It almost made me cry. I was so tight. Yeah, that's what happened. He just didn't think he was gonna get the ball.
No, he thought it was a run play.
And bro, literally, if he turns around, maybe he doesn't catch it, but he stops it from getting intercepted, and they get another chance at it.
Even Solly get tipped. He's like, oh well. Oh wow, go get
it's
it.
Over. It's over. Kyler's sitting there fucking limping on the ground.
Yeah.
Kyler was running for his life all game. I guess the Cardinals line is not very good.
Why didn't they put in Hopkins at least for that last play?
I don't know.
He looked injured, but he looked like he could play through it just a little bit.
I think honestly it was Hopkins' choice because we saw him running on the field and shit. If he wanted to be out there, I think he would have been. But I don't know. But even still, he should have hit Ertz because he was hitting Ertz all drive. And I'm just saying that because I have him on my fantasy team. But if you were watching the game, he should have hit Ertz, or he should have ran it in, even though he was limping. Be a champion. Be a warrior. Unfortunately, he wasn't. That was just the start of this terrible week for us.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Jimmy probably had a decent week, but
I think he did have a decent week. Yeah.
I had a decent week too.
Next up, Panthers Falcons. Panthers got to win.
Yeah. I hate the Falcons. I can never pick them.
Yeah. Every time I pick them, they fucking lose. So I'm done with them.
Every time I pick against them, they win. I can't stand the Falcons.
I don't really have anything to say about this game, but this next game, every time I fucking pick them, they lose, and every time I don't pick them, they fucking lose. So I just don't know how to I don't know how to judge this team, man. I hate the Colts so much. This team is trash. They've always been trash.
Yeah, Wentz just can't be doing that. Like it can't be throwing picks like that in overtime. And I mean, they got no Henry now, so we're gonna see Tannehill, what he's capable of. Will he get exposed as a not so good quarterback because allegedly he's not having the best year? Not allegedly, he's not having the best year this year. And we'll see going forward. But this makes a very interesting situation because Titans have a good lead. Let me check the standings right now.
Yeah, they're 6-2.
6-2. Colts are 3-5, and with a sweep, so that's even more so. So the Titans, they can't lollygag, but
they just got to get there because then Henry can come back. They just got to get there,
and they can do it. They can still do that. The Colts,
that division, man.
Yeah, it's just.
Come on.
Like, I don't know what to say.
To the Shadow Realm.
You deserve better.
You got oh my. Actually, we'll get to them too. But unbelievable, that fucking team.
Well, what team are you gonna say?
The Jaguars.
I thought I heard a D. I thought you were gonna say the Dolphins, and they were next.
Oh no.
But yeah.
Did I pick them?
Dolphins have a close one against Buffalo, 26-11. I mean, Buffalo comes out with a W.
I was surprised at that one.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot more of a blowout like it was in week 2. Dolphins, like, I don't even know what to say. I'd hate myself as a Dolphins fan, like, because I came into expecting the Dolphins to make the playoffs, and now, like, Jesus, like, it's just a rip for them. Like, I picked the Bills, like, I knew they were going to win this, but, like, they're 1-7. The Jets are above them. Like, what is happening right now?
Bro, they fucked their whole. Not only do they not have their pick this year, which is hilarious, but they did this fucking Deshaun Watson and Tua shit for damn near 2 years now, and throw Fitzpatrick into there too because they were playing games with him. Like, they fucked their whole. Like, why even draft Tua? Why did they waste the pick? Because they clearly don't want him. They they don't want the guy, and now they're 1-7. No, they're gonna have to recoup. They got to blow it up again. Like, they're fucked.
It's sad. It feels like Tua could have had a career, but he was released from underneath the bus.
I thought you were about to cry.
You were about to.
Yeah, he was like, it's sad. Yeah, they fucked that all up. I don't even know if Tua's good or not. They made that game close, and then I think the last game, you're still eating that. I think the last game was pretty close too in London, or was that 2 weeks ago?
The drag game.
They lost that.
Yeah,
hilarious.
It came down to a field.
And then I don't know. I feel like they've been getting close recently, but I mean, I feel like the damage has already been done.
Who did they beat? Wasn't it like New England week 1 or something?
Probably.
Yeah, it was New England, big one by a point.
And New England, I mean, they're in last place by far, but New England's starting to pick it up too, so they might not even finish second.
It's decent. They're decent.
There might be. Wait, who else is not? I mean, are they the worst team in the division?
Right now they are.
Like, come on, man. What happened? Free Flores. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
He can't save them. Trade all the corners, those nice-ass corners. Get them out of there, too. Trade Tua. Hopefully you can get a second or third. You guys fucked that up. You ruined his trade value, so maybe you can get something. Keep Waddle, and that's it. I don't know. Maybe you guys will get Deshaun Watson one day, but for now you're fucked.
It would just be a Miami thing if that trade goes through and Deshaun Watson just gets booked and he has to do years. Like, honestly
though, because like I saw some shit about the we can like go over this, but I guess like the FBI is like into Deshaun Watson's case, so like this is gonna take a while. Yeah. It's not like we're not gonna get answers to this because if the FBI is into something, then like they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and Jimmy just disappeared.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the FBI is doing something, then I mean, it's gonna take a bit. So we'll see. He technically still can play. It's just he's not playing for Houston.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't know. I would like to see Deshaun Watson back on the field, especially if, the time is limited. I don't know what happened there because I'm not Jesus and I can't look down on everything. I hope the justice is served regardless. But, I would like to see if something interesting could happen with a trade, though.
Yeah.
And Tua's always been battling injuries too, and then this is the situation he get and he was at Alabama where I'm sure it was a fucking fight to be the quarterback there. Like, damn.
They had Hurts, Tua, and Mac Jones. That was their quarterback room in 2018, and he got the start over those. And now he's looking like the worst.
And two of them are fucking solidified starters. It seems like. Well, at least Mac is.
Yeah.
I think Hurts. I don't know if Hurts is solidified, but I think the Patriots really like Mac. So,
if the Eagles release or trade Hurts, they don't deserve any QBs.
I don't think he's the only problem there, but I don't know. I don't think he's the best. I haven't really seen him that much though. So
I don't think he's the problem or any problem there.
Yeah. If he could throw better.
I think he can play. Like, he's kind of like Baker. He can play, but like they could also use an upgrade. Like, if they can put him in a deal to get Watson, I'd say do it. But
we're talking about a team that doesn't run the ball.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they need to start running but now Miles Sanders is on IR, and
that means my son Gainwell's about to eat. It's my boy.
But yeah, they blew out the Lions 44-6. Motor City Dan, I may not pick the Lions again. If they're gonna win, it's gonna be a prediction now. I tried twice.
What did you expect from that?
It was the Eagles,
bro. It was the Eagles.
That was a win, bro. They took the Rams 4 quarters. That was a good game. But all of a sudden they can't even score a touchdown on the fucking Eagles? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what happened? They were at home. Come on.
Lions are still the Lions.
Same old Lions.
Yeah,
it's tough. Free everyone from there too. I don't even care. It was free everyone. Trade them again.
Speaking of same old though, same old Ohio teams. Same old Bengals, same old Browns. Jets with Mike White slinging it. Upset the Bengals.
Yeah, I need an explanation on how they lost that game.
Mike White. That's your explanation. He was going in.
Is that an actual conversation now, or is that just a...
Yeah, they said it's an actual conversation. That there's competition now.
Real. It's not a Mariota Heineke thing. It's a one-game wonder.
It's a good thing they spent their number 2 overall pick on their 3 or whatever it was on Zach Wilson just to get Mike White.
Oh my goodness.
But I mean, bro, they need a guy.
Pick from it.
Huh?
You know they're not gonna pick up a first round pick from him now.
Yeah, so they're not gonna get that back.
Wait, what?
They're not gonna give. You're not gonna get a first round pick for Wilson now.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, no. So they're gonna have to wait. Mm-hmm. But
so that was a waste.
Get a third of that.
I mean, if we'll see what happens. Darnold, he probably set Zach Wilson back because it was looking promising for him too, and then he kind of fell apart. So who knows? Like I said this to Brenden the other day. If Zach Wilson's available, fuck it. Throw him a third.
I'm down. Yeah, I think we could definitely coach him.
I am so carefree with 3rd round picks. I'll trade a 3rd round pick for anybody in the NFL. I swear. Yeah. I'm always saying that, but I feel like that's so safe. It's just a 3rd.
Then 2,
it's just Zach Wilson.
There's still really good players up in the 2.
Yeah.
3, you can find some good people too, but you can also
it's a good enough pick that you can work with it, but not good enough where you really have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's available, 3rd. If Mike White's available, 3rd.
Yeah.
Either. I don't have an issue with that. Run it as an experiment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And retires in a year or 2? Or 3rd.
Get Heineke. That's what we need to do. I'm tired of the fucking people being asleep. Just because he keeps losing doesn't mean he's whack. means
Because
the
football team in general, their defense sure been good, so it might be our coaching thing there. And we will see if
Isn't Terry done too? Or was he just hurt for that 1 week?
Back up, Terry. Yeah.
Put it in reverse.
I'm not sure. That's a rip if he is, though. Did Jimmy freeze? Or is he
it looks like he's about to sneeze.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, hey, yo. Oh, what?
We try over at Ascent Sports, but sometimes Jimmy's internet just isn't having it.
Yeah.
We apologize. Hey,
he switched. I just realized that. Wait, when did he do that?
I don't know. I lost.
How long has he had this?
I don't know.
How long has Jimmy had this?
I remember the C, and now I'm seeing a P.
Yeah.
I did not see him.
Yo, what the hell? Oh, you know what? He did turn off his camera for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
That's when he did it. Yo, that's how people at Naruto be moving. When some shit doesn't work, they're like, "When did you do that?" And then they're like, "When you looked away for 0.1 seconds, I was able to." That's what Jimmy just did. That's crazy. But what game was it? It was the Ohio teams, right? So we said something about the Bengals and then the Browns. Man, are the Browns the frauds?
They might be.
What's good with them?
They just have a lot of injuries right now.
They do have a lot of injuries, but yeah, cry, weep, ratio, L plus ratio.
You got a quarterback in his prime. You got Odell, Beckham, Junior.
What?
Flex emoji.
What?
You got Jarvis Landry. You got Nick Chubb, who's fucking the best. You got everyone. What? You can't beat the Steelers.
That's we shut down Chubb. That's amazing.
We did.
And that where was that last season? God dang.
See it. Yeah, that's all we had to do, by the way, in the playoff game. Like, we do that once, then we'll probably win that. But, whatever.
Honestly, we might win the Super Bowl this year because every time we're the big dogs, we always get upset. But every time we're the the underdogs, we can sometimes punch up.
I feel like obviously because we have wins over the Bills and I guess Browns, who are preseason pretty high. I feel like when we play really good teams, and this has always been the story with us, when we play really good teams, we normally can either win those or at least do good. But it's like these trap games where we fucking tweak.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm on I think I definitely think that we can be a playoff team again. I'm still holding out hope on a Super Bowl and shit. I'm not gonna expect that.
I was just joking, by the way.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, we very well could make the playoffs, especially with how the AFC fucking South is going. If the West would relax a bit, that would be cool for us. But I mean, we could do it. We'll see. It will be if we do make the playoffs. I hope we're not just fucking out in the first. In the first, I would like to win at least one game to get Ben a playoff win again, and then then he can leave. But
I think Tomlin's even in the playoffs. He's 7-7 or something.
Yeah, which I think when we lost that Cleveland game, when I first saw that, I was like, wow, that's not very good for how high I have Tomlin in regard. So, yo, Jimmy, what is going on?
Yeah. What?
Yep. It's freezing every second for me, bro.
Yeah.
I keep I'm telling because it keeps doing it. I keep noticing it in the top left. Jimmy will be like this, and then he'll be like this, and then he'll be like this. You got to get an Ethernet cord, man. Run it
to
from
a
the
Mac
router. If you had a laptop, it would have an Ethernet port. The fucking MacBooks, fucking Apple, nothing.
To a MacBook. Oh man.
Jesus.
All right. The Rams beat the Texans 38-22. Honestly, I think that score kind of got ran up a little bit with the Texans, the garbage time. I don't think it was that close. It didn't seem like it. Even though that was my criticism last week. The Rams.
Bro, Jimmy's literally frozen, but talking. Yo, what?
Dude, I'm sorry, Jimmy. What are you trying to say? My criticism last week was the Rams were letting these teams that the Bills are blowing out or these other teams are blowing out, and they were letting these teams hang, but they're getting it done still. It kind of sort of looks like that, but the score's high enough, and I think it was 38 to not 22.
We lost Jimbo.
We lost Jimmy. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. If anyone even watches to this point.
Yeah. The Rams look good. It was the Texans, so I mean there wasn't really much to take away from that. But hopefully, they just got Von Miller, so they'll probably be on the up and up.
Honestly, nothing to 49ers beat the Bears.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the Bears, so fuck me. But
I did get the 49ers. Still a little bit disappointing so far on the 49ers, but I'm glad they got that win. Jimmy, were you trying to say something before your internet exploded?
It's called Internet Explorer.
Actually, it's Microsoft Edge now.
Oh shit.
Patriots beat the Chargers.
I swear I was thinking about taking that.
I
said that in the chat.
Thought the Patriots could do that, but I thought the Chargers, since they were getting all these expectations now, but now they're 4-3. Were we too high on the Chargers? And then
I was
well, you start joining. You left your ship to burn.
Yeah,
you
but
can't
that's because
go back
peer
on your
pressure
burn.
and
You have to stand your ground.
they're off of that, so what? They've been off. We'll see if they pick it up. We'll see if Jimmy picks it up. Jimmy,
you back?
Yeah.
We were about to say something.
I was, but I forgot. But I'm gonna keep my camera off for now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Jags get destroyed by Geno Smith.
Fucking lost.
Cowboys.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys.
That's an interesting one.
Without Dak.
Cooper Rush. His last name is cool. Rush. He should play better for that last name, honestly. That's too cool to be. They won, but he should be he should play as good as Dak.
Maybe that will happen, and then Cooper Rush will be the starter instead of Dak.
Interesting. But yeah, that was impressive. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't know about the Dak injury. I may have taken the Vikings if I did. What? I did. I could have went 4-11. But yeah. Also, Tom Brady takes another L to the Saints. Is the regular season Saints his kryptonite? What are they saying? Another sweep incoming? Is Tom Brady done?
Yeah, this is literally how ESPN does their shit. That's crazy. I think Tom Brady is done. Because I've thought he's been done for a while now, and he just keeps not being done. But damn it, he's done now. And Doug Dimmadome done did. Get him out of here. He sucks. He threw those fucking picks. Can't read defenses anymore. He's done. This is it. The cliff is coming.
The cliff. When's the Kingsbury?
Come on,
man. Football team takes another L. Broncos 17-10. Close one. And the Chiefs, last one, play close against the Giants 20-17. Man, I'm not feeling good about the Chiefs right now. A lot of people aren't. I don't want to saturate that, but I don't know. I keep expecting the Chiefs to pick it up, and they're not going to. They have to at some point, right?
Yeah, they have not looked very good. They ended up winning this game, but I think I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching Undisputed, and Shannon Sharp said some shit like the fact that Daniel Jones had the ball to win the game, that just goes to show how bad that they're playing. Because the Giants didn't look good all day. It was not a good game.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs, they got to do both. They got to do more than that. And once again, I think I don't know about like rattling off consecutive wins, but I definitely think they're due for like a fucking crazy game where the offense just clicks, and that can happen at any point. And it better happen in the regular season though, because they might not even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Chargers are they're kind of flopping, doing everything they can to keep the Chiefs, above water. But had they have started winning too, and the Raiders be where they're at now, it might be kind of spooky still.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Maybe Melvin.
Were they 4-4?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, 4-4. Oh, the Broncos are right behind them in 4-4 now.
What are we? 4-4?
4-3.
No, we're 4-3. Yeah. Yo.
Chargers 4-3. Raiders 5-2. Yeah, that division is interesting. A lot. The AFC is just interesting. Like there's the actually. Yeah, Titans 6-2 are number 1 seed. Yeah, but anything can happen. Like I think the playoff teams in the NFC are already picked off, but like anything can happen in the AFC. Like so, of course, the Bills are probably gonna make it, but like seeding and stuff.
And I think besides the Bills, I think every team in the AFC race anybody could win. Like if the Ravens match up with the Chargers or Chiefs, they could go either way. If if we match up, I think with like the Raiders, like I think that could go either way, even though they beat us in the regular season. But I don't know. There's no like definitive thing. Yeah. And then in the NFC, it's pretty much like that too, but like I think to a higher skill degree. Because I mean, either the Ravens or either the Rams or Cardinals are gonna have to be a wild card team, and that's crazy.
There's always that one like team in the NFC that's like, dang, you're a wild card team.
Yeah, it used to be like that with the Seahawks and 49ers. Now it's flipped. Yeah. Crazy how life comes at you.
How times change.
I don't want to be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go and wonder when it's my time. I saw this TikTok about that, and it was just like some guy bumping while he was playing Madden. Is that it? Yeah, that was it for the week.
Last week. All right, and we got some new. Anything anyone else wants to talk about?
Should we give?
Oh, I can think of on top of my head.
NBA season has been pretty interesting so far. The Warriors are like 6-1. The Celtics stink, so don't even talk, Jimmy. The Pacers stink, so don't even talk, Isaiah. But yeah, I think like the Knicks, the Heat. I think like the Knicks and Heat are kind of balling right now in the East, and then in the West it's Denver and Utah, which was kind of like that last year. Lakers are off to a bit of a slower start. They're picking it up though. The Warriors are on fire. Curry is still Curry. Yeah, I mean it's very early in the season, so I can't really talk about much now. But the Pacers still do have the Rookie of the Year and Chris Duarte, so nice. How's hockey going, Brenden?
It seems like the Penguins might be flopping a little bit, unfortunately.
What's going on?
There's
Sidney Crosby's back, right?
I think he is coming back. Yeah.
He has COVID.
Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, they're the last in their division right now.
Come on, man! You can't be getting COVID. How are you supposed to get on the rink?
Still one undefeated team. It looks like. The Panthers. Florida Panthers.
Florida Panthers. Oh shit.
Apparently they're pretty good.
How are the Vancouver Canucks?
Yeah, I don't watch hockey. They're like towards the end of their division in the Pacific Division.
In college, I was gonna say in college football news, Pitt lost, but who cares?
They're still 25th.
Okay. Yeah, ranked. I saw that. That's crazy. I did not expect that.
Caught just.
Oh, my cat. Oh, I forgot to put the chirp.
Oh.
But whatchamacallit, the top 4 right now is, I think, Georgia, Bama, not Ohio State, Michigan State, and Oregon. It's pretty interesting. But I think Cincinnati is like on 5 or 6, and people are kind of upset that they're not in it.
The Michigan State running back had a game.
Yeah, he had like 7 touchdowns or some shit. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. He might be something.
Big dude. Mm-hmm. I feel like Oklahoma's running back is pretty good too. I've seen him play a couple times.
Yeah.
So is their quarterback, Caleb Williams, has been pretty good too. Mm-hmm. Carving something out. All right, do you want to just get to the power rankings?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any more news.
I got the predictions from Steven. He probably sent you the power.
Yeah, he sent me them.
All right.
Do we start with Steven? Because I think he normally starts.
Yeah, we're going to move on to power rankings. We'll try to get better and bring other sports to this podcast. But
yeah, I would... The NBA is just like so early right now. After... It normally picks up like after Christmas. So, I mean, I will try to talk about it more before then. But after Christmas, definitely. So now, for Steven's power rankings going into week 9, right? 8, 9, 10?
I think.
Whenever this is, I think it's week 9. At number 10, he has the Los Angeles Chargers. Number 10. Solid choice. 4-3.
Can't complain with that.
Number 9, he has the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Pittsburgh Steelers have now, I think they're at 10 in his first one. And then they were off it in the next. But now the Pittsburgh Steelers are up to 9. And number 8, we have the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. They're 6-3. I mean, they're 6-2. Number 7, we have the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens flock. Number 6, he has the Buffalo Bills. They're billing. Bills are billing. Number 5, he has the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, like, these are his picks, so I'm not going to explain, or I'm not going to try to rational them. But, yeah, number 5 is Cowboys. Number 4, the Green Bay Packers. So the Green Bay Packers, after taking down the Arizona Cardinals, are at number 4. Who could he have above them? And number 3, he has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just took a loss to the Saints, so, I mean, that makes sense. Having them higher than the Packers, though, was interesting. Number 2, the LA Rams. Number 2. I mean, they're rolling. They're definitely one of the better teams. But according to Steven, at number 1, they are not better than the Arizona Cardinals. So the Cardinals, they take their first loss. But he still has them at the top, and I think the Rams only have 1 loss, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it to the Cardinals? So, I mean, there's that. The Packers only have 1 loss, and they beat the Cardinals, but they're down there at 4. So, I mean...
We got to get him on the college committee. He's much less...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's his power rankings, his top 10. I mean, the Cardinals only have 1 loss, and so do like the Rams, Packers. So I guess it would be in Cowboys. I guess it would be kind of hard to rank them, but that's his. Would you like to go next?
Yeah, pretty good.
Brenden or Jimmy?
Yeah, I can go next. All right. For my power rankings, the last few were pretty hard. I was looking at this for like 10 or 20 minutes, rearranging them. But I ended up 10. I went with the New Orleans Saints. Without Jameis Winston, they probably are going to fall, but they're 5-2. They just beat the Buccaneers. They're playing some pretty good football. They won with Trevor Siemian. So I gotta give them credit. I'm going with the Saints at number 10. Then number 9, a team that was on their bye week, the Baltimore Ravens. They most recently came off a bad loss to the Bengals, but they're now, after the Bengals lost, they're leading the division. I think the Ravens are still a pretty good team. Then 8, probably a little high for a team that was left off my week last week, and I did not do much on their bye week as well. But I have the Raiders at number 8. I probably should have put them on last week, but I didn't. Kind of retribution now. They have a good record. Seem to be before the bye week playing good, some good football. We'll see what happens with that. 7, I have the Tennessee Titans. Again, unfortunately, Derrick Henry injury might cause that to fall if they start to lose. But prior to that, I think they're a good team. They're number 7. Above them is a team that they did lose to. Is the Buffalo Bills. It was a very, very close game. The Bills coming off a pretty decently close game against the Dolphins, so closer than I thought it would be. A win's a win. Wasn't the most impressive one, but it was a win's a win. So they're going to stay where they were last week at number 6. Number 5, a little bit foliage. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lost to the Saints, led by Trevor Siemian. They're just a bit banged up right now. They could definitely do some moving. Number 4, I have the Dallas Cowboys, who got a win with Cooper Rush. They're just playing great defense, offense, pretty complete team. Number 3, excuse me, just
What are you?
I don't know. I was gonna say I was almost said losing my voice, but I'm not. I have a tickle, so I just confused myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. But number 3, I have the Arizona Cardinals, previous number 1, dethroned just a little bit. Number 2, L.A. Rams. Just with Von Miller, this team could easily get to number 1, but right now, I have to give that to another team. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers for the number 1. They beat the previously number 1 ranked for me, Arizona Cardinals, without their top 3 wide receivers. No Jair Alexander, no Zadarius Smith, and those are their 2 biggest defensive players too. So they were missing some pieces and got the W. So that is why the Green Bay Packers are number 1. Just a little honorable mention. I know that doesn't matter. A team that just missed it was the Bengals. After losing to the Jets, they fell significantly for me. But yeah, they're on the outside right now.
Did you have the Cardinals? I'm sorry. You had them there, somewhere, right?
They're 3 for me.
Oh, okay.
3, yeah.
Yo, Jimmy, do you mind if I go? Because I feel like me and Brenden have a very similar one. And, yeah. So, for my power rankings now, at number 10, like you, I have the Saints. Obviously, without Jameis, it's going to be tough. But, I mean, they've earned the spot for now. They beat the Buccaneers, and they've had some pretty big wins. At number 9, you had the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
At number 9, I have the Bengals.
Oh.
I mean, losing to the Jets, that's tough. That's bad. That's grounds to get most people get kicked off of the power rankings. But I don't know. I still got faith in them. I think that was just a trap game. Those happen a bunch of times, but in the other games they've looked all right. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep them there for now. We'll see what happens. Very hesitant, but we'll see what happens. Number 8, we have the Tennessee Titans. Once again, with Derrick Henry getting hurt, that's going to suck in the future. But for now, they've had some big wins, especially that last Colts win. They could have easily lost that, but they decided to be an NFC or an AFC North team instead of an AFC South team and won. So, number 7, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, they're battling. They're fucking all types of shit is going on in the organization, and they've won games. So. How can I not have them here? Number 6, the Buffalo Bills. Obviously losing to Tennessee and us at the beginning of the year that's hurt them. So those 2 losses hurt them, but I think they're still clearly the best AFC team. And it's unfortunate that these other teams look so much better, or not so much better, but they just look better. Number 5, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After that loss to the Saints with Trevor Siemian, I mean, come on. I know Antonio Brown and Gronk is hurt, but I mean, you still got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and everyone else. Like, come on. Their defense is hurt too, but I don't care. It's Tom Brady. I'm biased. Number 4, I have the Dallas Cowboys winning with Cooper Rush against the Vikings. That was a big win, and I mean, even if they had lost, I probably wouldn't have put them down so much further, but they've been playing like a top 10 team all year. Top 5 now. Number 3, I also have the Arizona Cardinals at 3. Losing to the Packers, that was obviously, only their first loss, but it's a very winnable game, and quite honestly, I've been looking for a reason to not have them won, but they've been undefeated. So, but I've always had the teams above them higher this whole time, but they were undefeated, so I couldn't really neck. But for now, they're at 3. Number 2, I have the LA Rams. They just get Von Miller. Their defense is clicking. Their offense is clicking. I mean, they're playing really good. On paper, they're probably the best team in football. On paper. Mm-hmm. And then number 1, like Brenden, I have the Green Bay Packers. They beat the Cardinals. They're 6-1. This obviously this week against the Chiefs, if they end up losing, that might bump them down a little bit. But we know Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, so take that with a grain of salt. But for now, they're number 1. And I don't know. I feel like it's hard to argue.
Number 1.
But yeah, Brenden, our lists were very similar.
I think if you just if you flip the Raiders and Titans and swap the Ravens with the Bengals,
that's crazy.
It's identical.
Honorable mentions for me. I guess the Chargers would be there. Ravens, I don't have the Ravens on here. They would go there. And I mean, honestly, I think the Steelers at this point are like on the honorable mention thing. I would put them at like maybe like 13, 14.
I did the math. I put them 14, 15, depending on if I'm ready to press over the Chiefs or not.
Yeah.
Because this is the offense that's been lacking.
Yeah.
We
did only put up 15 points.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like the Chiefs, even though, like, in this specific battle, Chiefs versus Steelers, they're off, like, Mahomes has been, ODing kind of, but they've been, like, playing behind in a lot of games, and that's because of their defense. So I feel like their problem, like, they have a defense problem, we have an offensive problem, like, it kind of balances out. So, yeah, I wouldn't really, like, as of now, you put the Steelers over the Chiefs, wouldn't be mad. If you put the Chiefs over the Steelers, I wouldn't be mad. Mm-hmm. We're kind of like the Patriots, I think. I think the Patriots are kind of in there, but they're like on the up and up, so they're an honorable mention too, I guess. Not a top 10 team yet.
They would be close to an honorable mention for me too.
All right, Jimbo.
Alrighty, you guys hear me fine?
Yep.
Number 10, I have the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I want to say dropped 2 spots from last week. I don't know. I just don't believe in them as much. No head coach. Ruggs is out now forever, so it's just one of those things. The defense is really good. Offense is mediocre, average. I want to say
mediocre.
But yeah, I have them from number 10. Number 9, I think the Chargers are higher than the Raiders at number 9. And then the Raiders have a better record, but honestly, just one game. And I believe in the Chargers team more than the Raiders team. Number 8, I have the Bengals, even though they lost. They lost, but I still have the Ravens at number 7. I don't see the Ravens losing to a Jets team or a team that's that bad. And it's Lamar's playing out of his mind this year compared to the MVP year. He's playing out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And the defense doesn't have anyone flashy, but they're figuring out how to win each game every week. Number 6 of the Bills. Bills are the Bills. I would put them higher, but the teams are higher on this list have insane offenses, and the defense is unstoppable. So one of those things. Number 5, I want to put them higher up. Next week, if they win this week, next week I'll probably put them a lot higher up. But right now I have the Rams. We just gotta see how the Von Miller trade goes.
At 5?
5.
Oh shit, we're getting crazy tonight.
Like you said, they just let teams come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't let that happen. Number 4 of the Bucks. Great team all around. There's a lot of injuries. And I know the Bucks, this team week 1, but the Cowboys are playing out of their mind right now. The defense, they said they had no defense. Defense practically won them the Vikings game. So they actually have a defense.
That should happen fast.
What's his name? Prescott's about to be. Dak's about to become. He's coming back this week, I think. So he's playing. Tony's playing. This is hitting everything right now. Next to be like, well, we just figured out these 2 games. They play Thursday night. I still say the Packers are number 2, and the Cardinals number 1. I don't care the Cardinals lost. The Cardinals were one bad judgment call, one bad play from winning that game. All because of AJ Green doesn't know how he can understand plays, even though he's been playing in the league for 20 years now.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can see it.
Play.
Maybe I'm being a little too harsh, but we'll see. 3's still not bad.
I don't know. I just didn't really. I just wasn't really high on the Cardinals. I mean, I knew that they were going to be good, but I wouldn't have had them at 1 if they weren't undefeated. If that makes sense. I know they beat the Rams, so that puts them over them. But I don't know. I can see why they're at 1 because that game was really close, and honestly, they should still be undefeated and be at the top.
Yeah.
What's going on with these injuries though in these games, man? There was no Hopkins, fucking Adams. Come on, man. Both teams missing their number 1. Unbelievable.
And this season's longer than every other one, so I don't know.
Yeah. Weird times.
Do we have to spread out the season? Wait 2 weeks for a game, just so these players can.
2 weeks every game. That would be.
That
would make football go mad long.
Yeah.
I'm sure the NFL would love to do that.
Yeah.
I would be sick. That would be annoying.
That would be annoying.
Probably be better for the player.
No. It would be better for the players though, probably. But
yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't like that.
That would change a lot of things. But all right, those were our predictions. Our
rankings. Good try.
Oh, now I'm the one who's not Jimmy yet. Unbelievable. This dude has so much to say now. Doesn't want to do the intro, though. But all right, those were our power rankings going into week 9 or 8, whatever one you know. I'll put it in the title. But let us know what your guys' power rankings are in the comments below. And hopefully you enjoyed and agreed with us.
Lettuce? No? Does lettuce know?
Okay. Alright, are we picking games this week?
No, we're just going to let the NFL pick them for us.
We're just going to let the bull pick everything.
I mean, what's the point of having me pick anymore?
So, yeah. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Time. Our week 9 NFL game predictions. Before I get into it, once again, reminder, Steven's not here. I got his picks. I will give them to you. We got the bull and man on deck, all that, yada, yada, yada. Rest of the squad's here, Jimmy, Steven. Just reminding the YouTube audience. Sorry, Isaiah, Jimmy. I'm sorry. I spoke too fast. But before we get into week 9, let's go back and recap Week 8. And this is literally Ascent Sports history for me, and I think Isaiah and Steven too. This is the worst week I think we've ever predicted. Me, Isaiah, and Steven went 5-10.
Jesus. Don't laugh, Jimmy. What are you laughing for?
I don't know what happened. My upsets didn't go as planned. My favorites got upset. I didn't have faith in my own team. But that's part of the reason why we won, I think, so I'm okay with that critique. I should have stuck with the Packers, but...
Me too. I had them too before that Devontae Adams shit, but I mean, it didn't really matter.
6-9.
Oh, yeah.
Double-digit losses, though. First time ever. It hurts. It hurts.
You know that scene in The Hangover where, I don't know, whoever it is, he's like calling the guy's wife, like, "Hey, we fucked up."
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah,
that was us. Besides Jimmy, because fucking Jimmy's just, I'm Jimmy, and I'm just throwing a dart at a dartboard, and whatever, I'm just giving the pick.
Jimmy's like the Bull 2.0.
He is, man. This is unbelievable.
He knows a little bit more than that. Bull with a brain. That's Jimmy's new nickname. Bull
with a brain.
But the Bull with the brain, Jimmy, he did have a decent week. He went 9-6. And then here's where things
they're up by like 2 now.
Interesting.
I think I'm down by 1, I thought.
We'll get to the overall. But Madden went 11-4. And the Bull went 13-2.
Jesus.
So the Bull had to pick the Browns over the Steelers and the Cardinals over the Packers.
Damn, those were the winnable things too.
Yeah. It really could have had the first undefeated week. But the Isaiah guarantee also moves up 3 to 5. It's
3-5, baby.
Now the overall, my goodness, things get interesting. Alright, so Jimmy takes the lead now at 82-40. 2 behind that, Isaiah, 80-42. 4 behind that is Steven, 76-46. 1 behind that is me, 75-47. And only 2 behind that is Madden, 76-49.
Man, you guys are battling back there.
Madden is like low-key in the race. And then, not even 10 behind that. It's like 7 behind that. The Bull is at 66-56. So even with a monster week, it still needs a lot of work to get back in the race. But hey, another anomaly week like that, anything can happen. Man, I just don't know. Like, things happened. You know, a lot of things to go either way. Like Carson Wentz kind of muffed the Tennessee game, like we talked about. AJ Green turns around, maybe that goes the other way. Like, there's just a lot of things happen. Some stupid picks too. I guess I shouldn't have took the Jags over the Seahawks, even though Seahawks weren't doing too much, and the Jags looking like they could maybe upset. I don't know. Let's get into these next games. We talked about that in the Ascent Sports Show. Let's get into the Week 9 game predictions.
I just want to put it out there that I took the Jags and fucking Lions in the same week.
Me too.
Isn't that a bitch?
The Lions sound bad, but Motor City Dan and his team seemed hungry all this time, and then they get blown out. It's the same. I forget what other game I tried to take, but it was the same story. Like, this team is so confusing. Like, I don't know. Everyone's saying they're the best 0-8 team ever after last week. Nah, they're an 0-8 team. But first up here, we have Thursday night football. The Jets at the Colts. I'm going with the Colts. Maybe Mike White pulls up another one, especially if Carson Wentz throws more idiotic interceptions. But with the Titans down Derrick Henry and you're already down multiple games with the tiebreaker clearly going to Tennessee by getting swept. You need this as the Colts. I think they're the better team as well, even though the Jets got the monster upset. I think it's an upset for a reason. Colts are a better team. I'm going with the Colts.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm also going with the Colts. Just because Colts are a better team. They're getting so close to winning every game. So
Yeah, so I also have the Colts. I just remembered that Steven wasn't here, and he would normally go second. So, do you want to do that after, Brenden? We'll do the same order.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay. Steven is going with the Colts as well. However, the Bull is taking the Jets. A little bit too much dip on the Jet. Or does it know something we don't? But Madden is going with the Colts, and their score is 21-0.
damn.
No love for the Jets after the week they had. But next up, we have moving into the 1 o'clock games. We have the Raiders at the Giants. I'm going with the Raiders. Wouldn't be the most shocking upset because I do think the Raiders are due for a flop. But I kept thinking they're due for a flop and they're not flopping. Coming off a bye week, more time to prepare for the Giants. I think they'll get it done. I'm going with the Raiders. Yeah, I'm kind of being a coward here because I'm so behind, but I'm going with the favorite, the Raiders. I'm going Raiders. So, and Steven is also going with the Raiders.
Jimmy?
I don't know.
Really?
Thinking.
Isaiah, make a pick. I have to think about this one.
I'm behind you. I'm going with the Raiders. Are you just gonna take the Giants now, just to be a dickhead about it, or?
Hey, that's
You don't want to take the Giants, Jimmy. But yeah, actually go ahead because the Raiders are gonna win this. Take the Giants.
No, I'll take the Raiders.
He's taking
All right, I'm gonna
Raiders.
take the Raiders.
It's a hard game because yes, Raiders don't have a head coach. Yes, Raiders just lost one of their top wides.
The Giants.
Yes, the
stink.
Giants just practically stopped the Chiefs.
No, there's nothing to say, Jimmy. The Giants suck, and the fact the Raiders are. It's kind of disrespectful that you're doing this, honestly. Because the Raiders, no coach, no wide receiver. Ruggs was good; he was a deep threat, but
But they were still winning games.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. No, we're not doing this. We're all taking the Raiders, even the Bull and Madden. We're not doing this with the Giants. The Giants stink.
Well, you are kind of correct. The Bull
Look at that.
is going with the Raiders. Madden also going with the Raiders, and they
There we
agree.
go.
35-17, saying the Giants stink.
Yeah, they're not the best team.
All right, next up, we have the Falcons at the Saints. And woo, I'm going with the upset. I'm going Falcons. Ooh, Trevor Siemian, I'm going to say, cannot carry the torch. And they choke to a divisional rival that is also hungry. I don't know. It feels like I'm sensing after this injury. I'm sensing a flopping coming. This typically happens sometimes when someone comes in and they don't perform well, consistently. So, yeah, I'm going with the Falcons.
Who's Steven going with?
Steven is also going. I'm sorry. He's going with the Saints.
I am going with the Saints. Saints just have a better defense. Yeah, they just have a better defense. Let's run the ball.
Yeah. I'm also. Fuck. I didn't know if it was coming or not. I'm taking the Saints as well. Don't laugh. Why are we laughing?
Man.
I almost died.
I'm just he almost died. I'm disappointed because the Bulls also going with the Saints. Madden's going with the Saints, and they have it a million. They are 38-17. And I've lost all these upsets that I'm all alone in every week. I'm just trying. It's doable though. But like.
It is doable.
I just want to be back in the race. I don't know what's happening. But,
you got this.
But yeah, Madden 38-17 is going Saints. Everyone but me is going with the Saints. Alright, next up. The Bills at the Jaguars. This should be a Mickey Mouse game.
Bills, stop it. Stop it, Bills.
Stop it.
Who's gonna stop Stephon Diggs?
I mean, he does have a point.
Yeah, I'm going with the...
calling a 150-plus yard game for him.
Okay.
I'm going with the Bills, of course. I tried to take the Jags against Geno Smith. It didn't happen. I think this is going to be another Bills game where they just kill their opponent. And they've had 5 of these so far. So if we want to talk about Mickey Mouse schedules with the Steelers, I feel like we got to, aim the torch at the other foot here.
The other foot.
I do need to bring up something later, though. It's not about football.
What's it about?
It's about shooting yourself in the foot in Halo.
All right.
You guys remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
Can you still do that in the new Halos?
I don't think.
You can shoot yourself in the foot?
I don't think you can, see your foot anymore.
That's
Would you take damage?
I think, yeah.
You could die from that.
I think you could shoot yourself in the
Well, yeah, but, I just didn't know if in Halo that was a thing. That's crazy.
Could shoot yourself in the foot in Halo.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, it's only me now.
Oh,
Look at me carrying the torch, the webcam torch.
I heard my fucking computer do the doo-doo noise when something gets unplugged or something.
Oh, the webcam.
I have my webcam into an adapter because I don't have USB ports.
But Steven, of course, is going with the Bills. While Isaiah's actually no, I'll wait for him. Because it's interesting. A stove is a stove. No matter where you go. A patty is a patty.
Bro.
That's what I say.
There we go.
A grill is a grill.
Yeah.
This is surely so. And fries will be fries in a way.
Alright.
But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. I would trade it all away if you'd come back to stay. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a greasy spoon. Just a greasy spoon.
Okay, calm down.
Without you.
Thank you, Brenden.
You're welcome. The Bull is going with the Jaguars. And Madden is also going with the Jaguars. Trying to tank, just coming back in the race. Only 2 behind me. Abysmal. On my part. They have the Jags being the Buffalo Bills. 31-20.
I mean, why not, right? At this point.
Alright, next up, we have a very interesting game. the Ohio rivalry that got more interesting. We have the Browns at the Bengals, and I'm going with the Browns. The downfall of the Bengals. Tickets to my downfall, but not because Machine Gun Kelly's from Cleveland and not Cincinnati. It's the opposite. I think the Browns get back going. I think the Bengals fall into a rut after being pretty good. I got Browns.
What Steven have?
I'm sorry, I need to switch back and forth. You know, you guys can go, and I can get Steven with the objects, because like I keep having to switch back and forth, so I'm delayed.
Okay. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Steven's going with the Browns. Starting next time.
Well, I have the Bengals.
Well, I was hoping Jimmy would take the Browns so that way I could get a point or try to get a point. But whatever, we're doing this again because I'm guaranteeing that the Cincinnati Bengals get the dub. They're going to get redemption for last year's missed field goal guarantee and then this year's missed field goal guarantee against the Packers. This is the week that the Bengals finally get it right. And they finally hit on an Isaiah guarantee. That was a tough one. I lost my momentum. But they're going to do it. They're going to beat the Browns. They're going to bury them instead of them getting buried. And they're going to be right there back in the AFC. I mean, they're still in the AFC North race, but they're going to get their win this week. Will the Ravens do that? Find out later. But I got the Bengals.
Okay, very interesting. Well, if the Bengals lose by a missed field goal, I'm going to just die.
I'm going to be heated, man.
The Bull is going with the Brands, and Madden is also going with the Brands. They have it 35-21.
21?
What's 9 plus 10? Alright, next up, we have the Patriots at the Panthers. I'm taking the Patriots. They are on the up and up, and the Panthers on the down and down. However, the Panthers did just win, but it was against the Falcons. Not too many points, like by like 2 or 3, or I don't know. I think New England's got this one. They got something going, low-key.
I am also going with New England. I just believe they're the better team here. They're going to get outcoached and win offensively, so.
I, 3, am taking the New England Pat Riots.
Steven is also taking the Pat Riots.
Nice.
However, the Bull is going with the Panthers. Rawr. And Madden is also going with the Panthers. And they are taking 20-7 as a score. Panthers hold New England to 7 points. Could it happen?
Madden's really trying to get the lead against you.
It really is,
Bull.
actually. The Bull he needs to do a lot of work. Maybe that's why it's taking so many upsets, but that's how you get in the hole. The Bull hole.
Isn't that the thing on Wales?
The Bull hole? The blow. Oh, it does sound like a play there. Alright, next up. Broncos at the Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys. Clearly
Cowboys.
Clearly.
Yeehaw! That's them catching the Bronco and reeling it in. They caught the Bronco with their cowboy lasso, and then they're going to make the Bronco their new ride.
Oh, yeah.
No OJ.
They do.
They do that.
The man.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Steven is also going with the Cowboys. Madden is going with the Cowboys. Or the Bulls going with the Cowboys, but Madden is also going with the Cowboys. They do have a close game, though. They have it 24-17. Let me check something.
Yeah, it's going to be a blowout.
It probably will be. Because
Von Miller.
Oh, yeah, they don't have him anymore. They did say, though, that was not them surrendering the season. just change or some shit. I don't know. It was them surrendering this season. Alright, next up, we have the Vikings at the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens off a bye. Vikings, tad disappointing so far. Not terrible, just a little disappointing. Could not beat the Cowboys without Dak. Was that bad Vikings or good Cowboys? I don't know. I think a mix of both. But for this, I think they'll lose to the Ravens as well. I'm going with the Ravens. Mike Zimmer might be out by this season. Who knows?
Let's just say the Vikings can't beat Cooper Rush. How are they going to stop Lamar Jackson? They won't. They're going with the Ravens, and what you said, Brenden? I wouldn't be surprised if Zimmer is fired by before the end of the season.
Y'all are hating on the purple team.
He's been on the hot seat forever, I feel like. At least a couple years.
So he's Mike Zimmer.
Zimmer.
No. I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
They're gonna do it. I didn't want to waste my guarantee on this, but there's no real thought, honestly. I mean, two purple teams, only one can be Barney, and I'm going with Kirk Cousins over Lamar Jackson because I have to. I'm in this position, and plus, I've been missing out on these the Vikings wins. Brenden, I think, has got a couple of them. I've always bet against them, so I feel like this is a good week. It's a good week for them. Just you heard it here first. Not wasting the guarantee on that though. Use it on the Bengals instead.
Steven's going with the Ravens. The Bulls going with the Vikings. Join Isaiah and the Bull.
That doesn't really make me too happy.
Madden is... Matt's also going with the Vikings. And they have it a close one, 27-24.
I mean, it's going to come down to a kicker.
And the Vikings with they missed. They missed like 4 field goals last year on that one game.
It's not funny.
Because that week you came back like pretty heated. Like, I'm gonna say I'm guaranteeing just for them to miss 4 fucking field goals.
It's always that, dude. I don't understand. Like, I should get credit for this because I'm always picking these fucking games. Damn it.
One day we have to go back and like look at like the stats of the Isaiah guarantee. How many missed by like a field goal being missed. Alright. Next is a game I don't know what to make of. It's just, my goodness. Like,
the
what
toilet
a matchup.
bowl?
Yes, the toilet of all toilet bowls. Tank Bowl. We have the Texans at the Dolphins. I'm mad that this is a game because I really didn't want to take the Dolphins again, but I'm not going to take the Texans here. The Dolphins need this. Like, if they lose this, they are by far, or undisputedly, I should say, the worst team in the AFC right now. Because that'd be losing to the Jags and the Texans. They can't do that. Can't afford that. I'm going with the Dolphins here. They gotta win against the Texans. Like, come on, man. Enough's enough. Quit fooling around and be a team. Not a dog video.
Yeah, that shit is so funny.
I am also going with the Dolphins. I think the defense can actually stop Mills. Mills is just a big giant. Like, no one can stop him on offense at all. So, like, but the Dolphins can stop him. So, going with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins as well. I think at this point they just got to play with a porpoise in order to.
I saw you brewing that one up. I saw that brewing up.
But I mean, it is the tech. Like, they gotta win this, right? If they don't win, then I don't know. But they gotta win this.
They got to.
Although you can't sleep on Davy Mills, man. You fall asleep, you get an extra hour of sleep on him. He gets 4 touchdowns. So Gotta be careful.
Steven's also going with the Dolphins. The Bulls gonna take a shot on old Davy Mills and go with the Texans. But Madden is Madden's going with the Dolphins as well, and they're going with 31-28 for the score of this game.
Very high scoring.
Pretty high, but both of these, the Dolphins. I don't know what. Well, I don't know. Life's a scam. NFL's a scam. It's all rigged, fake. We're moving on to the 4 o'clock games. I remember to say that every time, and my God.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
What?
What did you just do?
Whatever you just did was loud.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my God, Jimmy, stop.
Whatever you do, please stop. Wherever you're moving, I don't know what it is.
Freeze.
Okay.
Probably still eating his stew.
It's him munching.
You're speaking.
What do you mean by that?
We'll find out.
What do you mean by that? That was a perfect impression too. Next up, we have the 4 o'clock games. Chargers at the Eagles. I'm going with the Chargers. Took a couple losses that I think they wish, at least that last one, they wish they could have back. With the conversation they were being into and falling from grace a little bit. I think they're still a good team. Eagles, they're an interesting one as well. I don't know what to make of them. They're like that, bad but don't sleep on category, I think. But I think the Chargers should and will get this done as they are the better team. I'm going Chargers.
I am going with the Chargers as well.
I three am taking the Chargers.
Steven's also taking the Chargers. The Bull is going with the Eagles. A lot of disagreement. If we have another anomaly week, the Bull might do it. It might go undefeated. We've never had an undefeated week, and we never had a winless week. I don't think winless will happen. You gotta get one at least, right?
Think it'd be harder to go winless than undefeated?
I think. Because, upsets happen, but, not every upset happens.
Yeah.
So, you just have to not, even if you don't try, an upset will happen probably. So, I don't know. I think it's, I don't know. That's an interesting one. Someone should try it and find out. Isaiah, want to start tanking?
What, just every? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I think Jimmy does though. Jimmy, they're probably all hit.
Yeah, do it, Jimmy.
Look off.
Madden is actually going with the Eagles, and geez, I was looking at the wrong score. They have this one 49-17.
No way. Jerry Bosa, whatever Nick Bosa, whatever the fuck Bosa they have, is gonna eat them up.
Yeah, Joey. It's whichever Bosa. Yeah, there's just no way. I said the Bull in Steven's picks, right?
What's Steven's pick?
If I didn't, the Bull's going with the Eagles and Steven's going with the Chargers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let me just double check that, but yeah, okay.
Discount double check. Oh, did you just say Chargers?
I think I might have assumed that one. Alright, next up, we have very interesting now. The Packers at the Chiefs. Chiefs have been absolutely flopping, but the Packers are with Jordan Love. However, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm picking the Packers still. I think Jordan Love gets it done. I think I might say Zadarius Smith may be coming back. I think I saw something about that. Either though, the defense got it done against the Cardinals. I know they had Rodgers, but I don't know if Devontae Adams is coming back or not. I'm believing in Jordan Love, Jordan Love, and Aaron Jones and the Packers defense to get it done against the Chiefs that are flopping not only on defense but on offense too. I don't think they get going this week. I think this is a wake-up call because they did win last game. I think I'm going with the Packers.
I am.
Take the Packers too. You know
Okay, I will.
Copy.
Hey, so
Packers have an amazing running offense. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Chiefs can't stop a sneeze.
Let me get the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I had the Chiefs before, and now that Jimmy picked them, I'm even more excited. It's gotta be something. I mean, no Aaron Rodgers. Like, I know the Chiefs have been flopping a lot, but like they need this win much more than the Packers would. I mean, the Packers would. Who's their closest guy is the Vikings, and I mean, come on. And then the Chiefs, like they're in like third or fourth place right now, or I think it's third. Mm-hmm. Might even be not because Broncos just won. It might even be fourth. Like they desperately need this win. But yeah, I'm gonna take them. But if they do lose, I mean, their defense stinks. Mahomes is fucking backflipping every time he throws the ball, so I don't know. But come on, Kansas City, one fucking time. Let's do this. Come on. You know, I haven't been able to use my guarantee on the Chiefs ever. I might fuck around and do that soon.
Oh.
Stay tuned.
Steven is also going with the Chiefs. The Bull is going with the Chiefs. Madden is going with the Packers. They have it close. They have it 38-35. So this is one of our 3-3 split. 2 people, 1 object.
2 people, 1 object.
Next up, we have the Cardinals at the 49ers. And man, I'm being a little more wild than I thought it was going to be this week. I'm taking the 49ers. I'm going with a pretty big upset. This game was close early in the year. Divisional rivalry. They play each other tough, gritty, and all that. But so I think the 49ers get this one done, upset their divisional rival, and with a banged up Kyler. No J.J. Watt. Banged up Hopkins. I think it's doable. 49ers.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
I am going with the Cardinals.
Steven is also taking the Cardinals. Cowards. No, I'm kidding. However, the Bull is going with the 49ers. Madden, though, is going with the Cardinals. How they do have it close, kind of. 1 touchdown game. 21-14. Alright, next up. Sunday Night Football. Pretty good game. Would have been interesting. Better with Derrick Henry. Titans at the Rams. However, with or without Derrick Henry, I was always going to go the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. Now with Von Miller, he's itching to actually play for a good team. Just kidding. But he's trying to win. I think the Rams have definitely a good case to, just really like solidify them being the best team in the NFL this week. And Titans again. I said this last week. I think they're due for a loss. And I just think the Rams are better. So all signs are pointing for me taking the Rams, and I will do so.
I am also going with the Rams. Defense, better offense. They're Henry. It's gonna be easy win for the Rams.
An easy peasy lemon squeezy win for the Rams.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take the Rams as well. The Titans have been pissing me off, honestly. They've been beating all the teams I pick against them, so maybe this will happen again. But For now, I'm going the Rams. They are the better team, even with Henry, but especially without Henry. It's like Ryan Tannehill is going to have to be fucking someone else.
Someone else.
He's going to have to play like out of his mind, and I don't know. I don't see it happening. Maybe.
We'll see. Tannehill's time to shine. If they do get this done now, they Bills, Chiefs, and Rams.
Spooky.
I know Chiefs are like what we just talked about, not too good right now, but they killed the Chiefs. That's crazy. Steven is also taking the Rams. Bull also going with the Rams, and no love for the Titans as Madden also goes to the Rams, but they have it insanely close. They have it 29-28. 1 point. Just one.
Madden has such weird scores.
They do. All right. Last but not least, Monday Night Football. Also, our team. Our game. The Bears at the Steelers. And I'm going with the Steelers at home Monday night against the Bears. I had this as a trap game in preseason, but I thought we were going to be a better record-wise. Right at this point, I think we should probably get this done, and we need it, so I think we will. Also, when the Browns played the Bears, Myles Garrett got 8 sacks against Justin Fields, so hopefully our D-line should be able to do at least something similar. They should eat and make Justin Fields run for his life. I think defense should be up and up. I am worried a little bit of our offense against the Bears defense, even though it's not like the Bears defense isn't insane anymore. I think it is one of the more better, decenter defenses in the NFL. Colomac's still there? Or how's he playing? I haven't heard too much about him.
I think he's out.
He's out?
I think he's hurt.
Oh, then, yeah, I'm much more confident. Which is a bad thing. I hate being confident for the Steelers because that's when the disappointment comes in, win or lose, if it's a close game. But, yeah, I'm going with the Steelers. We should get this done.
Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Steelers as well.
Steven is going with the Steelers.
Nice.
The Bull also going with the Steelers.
Nice.
And I can't remember if this is a good or bad thing, but we are all in on the Steelers as Madden also takes the Steelers. I think this might be a bad thing, but we're going. What if we just repeat the Bills week, or we beat the Bills but lose to the Raiders, and Raiders and Bengals we expected to beat, then we're gonna lose to the Bears and then the Lions.
Jesus, we gotta get at least one of these teams. We can't lose them both.
We cannot, or it's absolutely positively over. It might even be if we don't get them both, but one game at a time. But Madden's score is a pretty interesting one. They have it 24-8. We gave up a safety. Maybe. Or a 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 2-point conversion.
Well, 2 field goals.
I mean, two.
Yeah. We could hold them. What do you mean?
Our line isn't that good, you know? Maybe they do get a safety.
I could see it.
You know who wouldn't get a safety?
Who?
Miami.
Why?
Because the refs stink.
So that did so much. I hate college because one thing goes wrong, the whole season's in shambles. Not in shambles, but we're talking why did we have to talk about Kenny Pickett getting the Heisman and even Pitt having any percentile chance of being in the college football playoffs? Why? Because then you give me hope.
We should have won that. This makes no sense. And we should be undefeated too.
We really
this is ridiculous. Should. But whatever, that's a different topic. At least our
one loss isn't Western Michigan anymore. It would have been better, but I don't know. I just hate my life. Anyway, that is our predictions for week 9. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see how we did, like always, make sure you check out this portion of the show or our video next week as we'll recap how we did week 9 like we did with week 8, and we'll go into the week 10 games. Hopefully we're much better next week. Interesting picks, some upsets. I actually went into this week thinking I was going to play a bit safer, but I actually took some decent upsets here, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get back in it. One of these weeks has to work. I'm not trying to do this on purpose. I don't take anything that I genuinely don't think can happen. I'm not like just being a stooge, throwing Hail Marys everywhere. But yeah, that is our week 9 predictions. And I believe that's the end of the Ascent Sports Show, episode 3. Anything else?
Yeah.
Jimmy?
I think we hit everything. Jimmy, you gotta do the outro. I'll be your face. You have to talk, though.
Dub it. Lip sync. Oh! The Buccaneers, football team, Lions, and Seahawks are all on their bye weeks.
Bye, 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 bye.
Week.
But yo, want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Or not crazy, but funny. I've had my mouse just like on the fucking screen this whole time. Like right in the just on the screen, and it hasn't gone away because I don't know, it just doesn't do that. So in my recordings there might be a low mouse, but Jimmy, you got this. Be like, if you enjoyed, subscribe.
Is he even here?
Jimmy,
he's out here.
No way, he's not out here.
When did he dip?
Jimmy,
is your mic muted? No, because there's no symbol.
No way, bro. Come on, man. We're falling asleep.
Be professional.
In the show, that's why I turned it. Jimmy. That dog is mad funny.
Such an innocent boy.
But alright, since Jimmy is not here, I guess I'm doing the outro. That was the third episode of the Ascent Sports Show. Obviously, there was no Steven. Guess there was no Jimmy either. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, ring the bell, do all of that nice stuff. And this episode is coming out a little bit later. We like to record on Tuesdays, and then it comes out on Wednesday. But today is Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Who knows? Hopefully. But yeah, so look out for these on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Once again, just so you know, ring the bell, you get the notification. And this has been Isaiah from Ascent Sports, Brenden from Ascent Sports, Jimmy from Ascent Sports, and Steven in spirit from Ascent Sports, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Damn it. I have a dream.
That's all I need.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.